What is up, guys? How we doing? I did not mute my mic. Interesting. Okay. Just a quick puzzle, and then we'll get into it. As always, anytime I start stream, we do 5 puzzles, and then we continue with the rule of the day. Okay. Check. That's the most obvious thing I see so far. I don't know if we are trying to mate, but check. If our opponent comes in here, we still just take here. That's all I see. But puzzles are always tricky. Pawn push. If my opponent comes in this way, we have takes. And the knight takes. It may just be this. I don't know. Check here. Queen comes in, we just trade off. Oh, actually, that's not good for us. Okay. Takes here with check, king takes. Pawn push. Doesn't work. But the queen can just come in to defend the whole square. I was thinking about coming in this way. It may just be this, but the aftermath is what I'm thinking about. Because check, king moves, for example, here. We come in here. Then our opponent comes in with the queen. So we can't even do this move. Because now we are pinned. Something feels I don't know. Check in h7. There's no way to block the queen as well. Oh, wait. Is it just simply like knight to e5 check? It's a check by the queen, not by the knight. So if our opponent wants to block, he has to block with his rook. Then takes. I think this is it. Because we are just threatening checkmate, right? Yeah. Okay. When we break from that linear mindset, I always seem to get the stuff correct. Okay, check here. He attacks my rook. I'm just looking at like an interesting line here, right? Rook a6 check, king b7, rook a7 check, king takes, f. We are in the square of the pawn, right? Sorry. F6. King d6, f7. No. What would he play first? Maybe you play this pawn push first. Then I'll bring my king closer and then eventually promote. And I think my queen can pick them off. But the straightforward idea is rook a6 check here. And just take. I don't need to send the king further. Is that the case? Like, because if I just come in here and he comes in here, it's like he's quite close. I do think it's dealing with the king. I don't know if it's 2 checks or just 1 check. Because when you check, he comes in here and then you check again, you are moving him further by a file. I don't know how relevant that would be, but it just seems okay. Okay, but let's see I do that. Rook a6, king b7, rook a7, king comes back. That's a draw, and in that case maybe I would just go for takes here. Oh yeah, I did not even think about forward movement. Yeah, okay, so check, king takes, king comes up this way. We can just go pawn push. The king can't stop the pawn. He still can't stop the pawn. We don't promote here. We chase this guy down. Now he has to bring his defender. When he finally brings the defender, then we simply go this way, right? So we go down one square. Yeah, so that now he has to bring in a defender. Then here we can take our time, play pawn push. When he finally brings in the defender, then we can stop it. You can't push this because we take. Then you have to bring in another defender, in which case now we can do this, and the queen takes everything because none of the pawn pushes here is advantageous. Pawn push here we take here, pawn push here we take here, and pawn push here we take there. Yeah, so that's cool. What's up? Welcome guys, welcome guys, welcome guys, welcome guys. 3 more and then we get into the games. What the heck? Okay, the instant thing I see is not dealing with the rook, like not instantly trying any moves. I see coming this way, right? A fork on the guys. Problem being that after this we get hit with rook. So I'm kind of thinking about going this way. Rook comes in, then bishop here. If the knight ever moves, this is a very nice idea, right? Is my music playing? Oh boy. Because here takes, rook takes, and the best I have is a draw, at least my knowledge. Because you check and check and check and check and check. So I'm torn between here, here, and here. But this one I'm kind of not really looking at. It doesn't feel like it's viable. My cup of coffee as always. I wish I could play this instantly, but it's wrong. Yeah, this is more. I wish there was a way I could target this square while defending, but I can't get to any light squares that defend this guy. I think I'll just go with this line. I could 100% be wrong here. Even this guy has a check. Come on. Oh wait, he does have a check. Okay, that doesn't matter. If I play this and he comes in here, it's no problem. We just play bishop takes. Oh wait, let me check this again. Here we are forking these two guys, right? So yeah, it could just be this one. Pawn push, we take the rook. Here, if he takes, we take the rook with check, and then we take here, and then we are winning. I think it's just this. No need to think too much about it. When you find the line, you know. There are times when you find a line like you definitely know, right? Two more. Let's try and be fast. We're playing as black. I immediately see here with checkmate. Hi. Welcome. Don't worry, I'll be playing the viewers soon. So stick around if you are interested in playing against me. On Fridays, I play viewers. If you are new here, this is PM Chess, Pen Mason Chess. We mostly cover like African chess content, but we also do lesson videos, tutorial videos as well. You can definitely play, but just let me finish with the puzzles. I'll post all the details you need, and then you'll be able to play. Yeah. So we cover mostly African content. Of course, we do other content as well, but I want to give my brothers a place. You get that. But we also do lesson videos as well. I do offer coaching as well. You can use Exclam coaching, and you get my email where you can send, where we can have the discussion. And anyways, so first move I'm looking at is knight. Sorry. The first move I'm looking at is knight. Takes with check. King comes in this way, we come in check. King comes in this way, pawn push. Pawn push. If our opponent tries to block, we can simply take bishop takes, checkmate, right? That's why I'm looking at this. It also threatens checkmate here. There's also pawn push. But after takes here, what do we do? He may not take. Let's just say he plays pawn push. That's just checkmate, right? So pawn push, if he takes, queen takes check. Oh wait, that's just winning, right? Pawn push may just be winning. It's not forcing in. Like, what can my opponent do to prevent me from checkmating him here? King up, checkmate. So pawn push, pawn takes, king goes to h1, queen goes to h3, check, king comes in this way, rook g1, rook g8, check, bishop blocks, rook takes, check. I think that's straightforward. And with this move again, pawn push, checkmate. With this move, king up, checkmate. Yeah, it may just be pawn push. You know, I didn't even look at that. I didn't even look at any response here. I thought he has to respond this way. But yeah, I think we just dodge everything, because we still have mate in one threat. Our opponent can't, he has to do everything with check, but eventually we dodge his check. So we go here, he comes in here, we come in this way, and he can't take because this is checkmate, right? If he could win this guy, maybe he could stop checkmate. So let's say I come in here, what does my opponent do? Knight comes in check, we take. He has to play check again, so he doesn't have a free roam. There's only one move. It's not like I have to think too much. There's only one move. I had a feeling. Okay, wait, it's a little bit tricky here. Takes, queen comes in check. Oh no, that one I take. So takes, queen comes in check. We go king up. Actually, it's getting complex. Bishop check, king takes. It's getting complex now. Okay, so once we take this guy, there's check here. That's what I'm thinking about. So do we just ignore this guy and go this way? Do we just simply go this way? King to d8. Because you take, and it feels like there's so much problems coming, right? C takes b6. Hey, what's up? Good to see you, Cecilia Ninja. How you doing? These days you have gone back to your lurking status. You lurk and you don't let me know. Anyways, takes, queen check, king comes up, bishop check. Then we just hide this way, right? No, then queen takes with check. So pawn takes, No, pawn takes is just wrong. Pawn takes, sorry. Pawn takes, queen check, king up. Then there's also bishop check. And if I take the bishop, I'm messed up there. So if I don't take the bishop and I go pawn push, does he have, I mean, there's so many lines to calculate. I don't know. Is this the simple one? So let's say king to d1, king to d8, queen to b8. Because if I come in here, he has takes. I think taking here is the better option. I really, it's not so straightforward. That's so annoying. It's not so straightforward. I'm banking on one of them. Okay, so this is wrong because our opponent can take with the queen. So the only move we have is this. Bishop takes comes in. And do we take the bishop? Because if we take the bishop, he has rook takes check. And I may be dead from there. I don't know. So I feel like not responding to those threats and simply going king up. Because at this point, he doesn't have any checks that would disturb me, right? Because here, check, I take. If you come bishop check, I simply come back. Okay, you do have that. I simply go this way. This way, because now the queen can't check me. Yeah, I go this way. Because the queen can't check me, right? Yeah, I think it's just up. No! We take? I'm like, come on, this line is confusing. Or we just go back. The point of this is to avoid all the checks. That's the thing. And I couldn't tell, like the issue here is I couldn't tell which one worked. Wait. Can we? King c6 makes it a draw. Okay, he takes it, then what happens? King takes. Queen check. Oh, not bishop check, queen check. Okay. And yeah, okay. Okay. Last puzzle. I'm sure you guys are doing your tactics as well, warming up for the games. I hope so. Okay. Sorry, queen to c1 is the move here. I believe queen to c1 is the move here. If rook takes, you take here with check. King moves, you take with checkmate. That's all I see. I see nothing more. I won't even calculate. No! Bertolosson, how you doing? It's been eons. I was so convinced there was that move. I was so convinced there was this. But you didn't see it on the yesterday's video. Yeah, there was a long 1 month hiatus, unfortunately. But it's on the previous video, the analysis video that I did. Yesterday's video. I was so convinced it's this. So what could I be missing? Because I don't see any benefit to taking. I don't see it. But do we just attack the queen? Still doesn't make any sense even if we do. It's this. Can't be that. Oh, there's also the simple. Oh, but come on. Nah, this is one of the cases where I struggle to believe the engine. I think it takes it and you just win like this way. But I mean, wait, no, I have to be sure of this. What can my opponent do in response to that move? What can my opponent do in response to this move? Sorry, he does this. What can my opponent do in response to this? Queen c6. Yeah, I'm planning to play nationals, but unfortunately, you know, normally nationals is like 250 CDs, and this year it's 500 CDs, and I don't know if I can get the money in time. I've started working on raising the money for it. It's never been this high. Nationals has never been this high. I understand why, and I mean, I think it's a good thing that they are doing. That they've raised prize because I mean it is nationals, right? And not just nationals. This nationals will determine who forms part of the team that represents Ghana at the Olympiad. So this is a bigger, and I think it's also there to like deter. Someone sent a challenge. I think it's also there to deter. I think it's also there to deter. What do you call it? Those who just want to come for that. Like it wants to deter non-serious people in a sense, right? It wants to deter non-serious people. I think that's also why. Because some people are strong, but they're just coming because they want to travel, not because they actually want to represent the team, right? Yeah. So mentally, as you can see, you can just type in exclamation point leeches. A link is sent to you, and it should be 5+0 and a casual. You know, these days I've been playing this line, but I want to go back to something that's old but gold. I love this line. Old but gold, I just love it. It's not a good line, but I love it. The best thing to do when your opponent copycats you is to simply go c4. But I'm just playing this line. It's been a while I've played it, so I just want to play it. And I'm going to do something very stupidly funny here. Okay. Let me delay castling. Now, what your opponent is always looking for is to play e5. So ideally, you're always looking, can my opponent play e5, right? At the moment, he can. So that means I'm in a bad position, right? So let's play this kind of slowing down move to kind of deter him from playing e5. So with every opening, there are things you are aiming for. It's like things that help your game plan progress. So the point is, what are the weaknesses in your game plan, right? Try and prevent your opponent from getting the game plan that puts you in a losing position. If I take here, it takes with his queen, and that facilitates this move. So I'm just going to retreat, right? So it's always about who can get his game plan on first, right? I've been playing a lot of Shadowverse recently, and Shadowverse follows the same like principles, right? Who can get his game plan going first. Mostly you are not able to play against your opponent's plans. They don't have those kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh trap cards. So what the heck? I mean, this allows me to play pawn push. I don't get why he has come this way, but I think he has these ideas of like pushing and then this way, right? I definitely think he has those ideas. I need to get something going. I can't be slow here because my opponent is going to be very dangerous very soon. Yeah. Okay. There's a threatening move. Makes him think. This move also makes him think a bit, right? So you can see what I'm doing here. I'm slowing down my opponent's plan. He has a very straightforward plan, very easy, straightforward plan to try and win the game. And I'm trying to slow him down by making him think about other things. Maybe I should... He's not looking to castle, yeah. Ooh, I actually just realized I missed something. Okay, I'm in trouble here. I am in trouble here. Okay, this is going to be okay. He's going to play knight takes, queen takes, knight takes, pawn takes, queen takes. Knight jumps in, attacking the queen. Queen would like to go here and here, right? And we renew the threat. This is what we are trying to do here. I don't know if I should. I can ignore him. So I think he's going to play like a... No, king push does not help him here. But I'm actually the one who is suffering right now, in case you're wondering. If anyone is suffering, it's me. Yeah. So this is basically the whole point of chess. Now, the interesting thing is... So what makes beginners lose is that they have too focused on what they want to do, right? But chess gives you the avenue to prevent your opponent from doing what he wants to do, right? Like I'm saying, in Shadowverse, you may not be able to have that luxury, right? Okay. Oh, that is good news for me, I guess. That is good news for me, I guess. Give me a second. I'm thinking about taking. That's what my mind is on right now. Takes and then pawn takes, right? Or rook takes. I think you play rook takes. Yeah, rook takes. I was gonna play this, but I think this is just fine. Running away. He's eventually going to play a king move, I think. If I feel there's too much pressure on me, I can simply trade off here and I'm fine. Of course, it's my opponent is still up a pawn. Don't forget that. It's a very important detail. Ooh, I thought this was a mistake. Because it's a fork. Still dangerous, right? Because queen comes in this way, knight takes, queen takes. I can't run away yet. He can play pawn push and stress me out from there. Yeah, but I have to take it because it's much better that happens than the other, right? He takes with the... Oh, I see what he's trying to do. Okay. Here or here, either one is what he's looking at. Okay. Okay, finally his king is getting some movement in. I'm very conflicted about where to push this rook, to be frank. Very conflicted about it. This is always something my opponent can launch at me. Rook, okay. My position is becoming slightly better. But you see like what's going on here. I showed you what my opponent's plausible plans could be. And I showed you what my plans were. And you saw how the game went on. So for example, the queen coming in here trying to slow down his plan of like, let's say e5, right? That is okay. Oh boy. I feel like I can just take here, right? Yeah, if we trade off queens, maybe it's fine for me. Yeah. But this guy's hanging as well. It's not so easy for my opponent to make moves at this point. There's no entry point for this knight, so I'm not worried about that. I can't trade off here. That sucks. Okay, let's go this way. There's no entry point for the knight, if that's what I mean. If that didn't make any sense. Okay. Attack the knight. We can... I'm playing very straightforward moves. This grants my opponent's knight entry squares, but yeah, we are fine. Pawn push. Let me slowly develop into the position. He doesn't want that. Okay. Okay, completely fine. He's kind of stuck. If you can see that, he's kind of stuck. Okay. I'm not really playing. I'm really like just moving at this point. Okay. Okay. I'm basically just schmoving, if that's a word, at this point. Okay. Okay. Woo! That was not easy. Yeah, at the beginning I was struggling a bit. At the beginning I was struggling a bit, but then I managed to bounce back, which is cool. Woo! So yeah, you see all that. That is one of the things you have to keep in mind, right? When you're playing. It's one of the things you have to keep in mind. You always want to identify what your opponent's plans are. Now, sometimes you learn these plans when you study the opening, right? Sometimes you study these plans when you study the opening, and sometimes you learn it by experience, right? Why am I getting white again? Anyways. So I was like, are there plans in the London system? Of course there are. You do have to think if you want to play the London system. It's not just a straightforward playing and then you are done, right? Let's go this way. Ready to castle. The plan I was going for, I could have gone for it the previous move, but I decided against it. So yeah. I'm sorry, I'm being creative here. Oh no, it doesn't work. Okay, cool. So let's castle. It doesn't work. I'll try and show you the line if I can. It doesn't work. I thought it would, but it doesn't. It would have been nice if it worked, though. It would have been nice if it worked. I think he saw it, unfortunately. I could have played that move, the previous move. But yeah, it is fine. I'm in another bad position again, in case you are wondering. My guy doesn't know I'm percent. Oh no! My guy doesn't know I'm percent. Oh, that's sad. My guy doesn't know I'm percent. That is actually sad. Okay, we can keep attacking. Oh, he doesn't know I'm percent. That's sad. I made a mistake. I should have taken something else rather. Okay. Ampasant doesn't win him the position, but it's the better move. Like, completely. Oh. Okay. I have to be careful. It looks like it's straightforward, but I have to be careful. I can't count the number of times I've lost simply because I got overconfident. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I'm actually now confident about the position. At first I was worried, but now I'm not. Okay. Yeah. That was also another nice one. Whoa, nice. The challenges are coming in. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, finally. We can suffer as black. I was taught that whenever you're playing a game of chess, black is always fighting for equality before gaining an advantage. So that's why normally when you watch commentators, they're always like that's why when you watch commentators, they are always like black has achieved equality, like it's a big thing. Yeah, because black always has to achieve equality before he can push for an advantage. So if you're playing as white, you want to try and avoid having equality. You want to push for the initiative. That is unless like you have more experience in the position, right? Because there are equal positions which are not familiar amongst players, right? So you want to do something of that sort. So I like playing unconventional lines. That's what I like to do. And he is not moving. So we will abort this and then we'll pick the next one. Okay, so let's oh, he's 1800. Ah, well. Okay, we will not play the landing, we'll play something else. You forgot Ampasant? Yeah. When you missed Ampasant, I was like, oh man. Because Ampasant just keeps the position equal. At least maybe you even have the advantage at that point, because I felt like my position was very bad. That point, the point of that move was so that after you take, my queen can come in, and my bishop and my queen are now defending the knight. So my knight is not in that much trouble. Oh, I should have played. Okay, well, that's fine. I should have played this. I don't know why I didn't. Okay, we'll survive. We will survive despite the bad move we just played. I've actually forgotten. Ah, yeah, it's here. Slightly worse position, but we'll be fine. I'm always putting myself in a position. Like when I say slightly worse, I basically mean this is not the position you would ideally want to have in like the quality to cut towards. Right? There are positions you would prefer to have, and this is not it. You'd want your bishop here, ideally. BCB, what does that mean? How you doing? Yeah, that's not bad. The going's good. Yeah. It's one of my favorite openings. Unfortunately, according to the grandmasters, it's not that good at high levels. That thing, I don't understand it still. Hopefully I'll understand it one of these days. Oh, okay. I was thinking he was interested in going for a end game. I want to play this, but I know it's not good. I'm not gonna castle, unfortunately. What do I do in this position? You know what? Take it. We came for fun. Oh, okay. Okay, then there's no need to mention it. No, there's some interesting reason for the names, what I'm trying to point at. Okay, let's go. Let's go. We want fun. None of us are castling today. You know, I'm saying we want fun, but I can kill the fun in like 2 seconds, right? Right, so for example, if he goes back here, right, I can simply go this way, and then this is fun. And I can also kill the fun, and I'm going to kill the fun for the sake of, just for laughs, right? The fun is dead. How do you guys like that one? I made it fun, and I killed the fun. Now we are playing an end game. Boom. Actually, it's not so straightforward. Unfortunately, it's not so straightforward. Yeah, he saw it. Okay, that sucks. Let's go. Yeah, because I can't take the pawn. He just wins my rook. Oh, wait, he couldn't win my rook. I'm dumb. Oh, no, I messed up. I actually messed up royally there. I did not see my error. That was actually very dumb by me. I forgot my bishop is defending. We have bishops of the same color, so... I'm seeing some problems, and that's why I'm making this move. I need to solve some issues. Yeah, I also wanted to play this move and prevent the king from coming in, but yeah, you know, life. He can try that. Not an easy day for me. Yeah, okay, nice. So we can eventually come in this way. The rook has no entry squares. Good. I do have the queenside majority for sure. Now I'm also going to have I don't know if I should do this. Come on, pawn push, connect. Still works. No, that doesn't work. Come on, bro. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about that now. Let's go this way. We can take our time. Yeah. Oh, that was nice. Yeah. Trading rook would have also been fine, but yeah. Let's go for the next one. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was yeah, I made a mistake somewhere. Yeah, I forgot to mention. I made a mistake somewhere. Yeah, in this game. Sorry, my PC is not so good. So whenever I load a page or whenever I turn on the engine, that's when it starts lagging like that. Oh, there's a challenge. Give me a second. Who is it? Okay, let me just pick it. I'm not sure. I made a mistake somewhere. I would have been fine, but I made a mistake somewhere. Let's go e4. Guys, if you haven't already, you can always subscribe or follow. It really does help me out. We're trying to reach 1,000 before the end of the year. We are at 454. Oh my goodness. Okay. Do we? Let's do this one. Okay, let's castle. My opponent didn't play the bishop here as like they normally do. Okay. I should have played h3 when I had the chance. Ah, well. There's this funny line that... That's it funny? There's this line that... what's his name? You challenge to A. Welcome it. There's this line that Garry Kasparov played. And I kind of looked at it. I don't really know it fully. But I kind of looked at it. I'm kind of maintaining... Oh boy, now. It's going to be difficult to do. Yeah, no, I can't actually play this move. Okay. Ideally, you want to get to this square. Now, if I play pawn push, he just takes. Right? I was looking to play h3, g4. Hmm. I trade, allow the knight to come in, and then eventually get what I want. Like, that's also a plausibility. That is possible. Let's play greedy. Let's play greedy chess. I could lose this. Okay. Oh, okay. That prevents me from jumping here. So do I want to play an isolated queen's pawn position? Ah. Ah. Every time I think I've gotten some sort of advantage, then I don't have the advantage, which is what's annoying me at this point. I don't like this move because he can play the move I think he's about to play. I may take the risk if he plays that move. Takes notes. So far it's been good. We didn't lose so many puzzles today, and we didn't lose so many games. Mostly I have these. I hate playing like this. Mostly when I play like this, it's a sign that things are not going on well. I can play this move. He jumps this way, right? Because you can see that, like, now I have gone against everything I was trying to build. Even I don't know what's going on here. I need to find a way to improve my position. I've drawn my knight here. It's much better there, but because of some of the moves he has in that position. Oh, that was so stupid. Oh, he can pin, he can fork. Damn it, he can fork. He can fork. That sucks. Ah, damn it, he saw it. Okay, that sucks for me. That sucks for me. Well, if he played pawn push, I would have won his queen. But this means that the knight is now hanging, isn't it? The pawn is now hanging. Takes bishop, takes bishop. Yeah. Oh boy. My acting was very bad. My acting was very bad. I need to learn how to act, guys. Yes, I saw it. I think I'm going to. I'm sure many people were wondering, like, what is he saying? Yeah, I did see it. I did see it. What? Now I have a good position, but I don't know how to continue from here. If I play this move, let's play risky. Like, I'm scrolling through the board to find somewhere to move. That's like what I'm going through right now. Let's go this way. He'll forget this guy exists. I'm at 31 seconds. Okay, Ava, I will accept it. Oh boy. Okay, let's go this way. Now we can make some moves. Okay, finally we can do something. Of course, we are not winning in any way, shape, or form. I'm just happy that now my position has some hope. Okay, let's go this way. Okay. Knight jumps in there. We have to go this way. Block it. He can take there, that's for sure. Yeah. Now we go pawn push. No, pawn push doesn't work there. Oh, time. I won't be able to play Gods of Time. I won't win this Gods of Time. Okay, let's go. I won't win this Gods of Time. It's not a straightforward position where I can just play out the moves and not think. I'm not Hikaru. Yeah, sorry. GG's. Oh, good. Yeah. We have a winning position, but we can't do anything from here. Time is too low. Time is too low. Time is too low. We finally came out. Like, look at how bad the position was for me. Like, I really couldn't tell what was going on. But then after this, the position started looking favorable for me. I should have played faster. Or I should have played more obvious moves. Like pawn push here. Pawn push here, trying to get the queen here. And then maybe infiltrating would have been a much better idea. Okay, sack control. Okay. Wait, I played against you before? Why doesn't the name ring any bells? Six. That was BCB, nice. Yeah, I meant to push to d5. Now I have to play a different opening. This is the Pietz. He takes. Interesting. Okay. Let's go this way. Okay, what's your name? Savage. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's tickle and see what my opponent wants to do. Okay. 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 Whoa, take notes. I'm sorry. You said something in a long message. I forgot to read it. I've been studying mostly. I'm mostly studying my lines. Okay, whoa. There's no need to rush it. We can just play it. I've been studying my lines lately. Been learning the English as white, Benoni as black, Sicilian with Kelly. But your Sicilian is usually nice. But try not to focus too much on the opening. The opening is, I think the reason why people like studying the opening is because it's set, right? Savage, I'm in a game right now. When I'm done, I'll select yours. Yeah. So, So the reason I think people get too caught up in studying the opening is because it's set in stone, as in like it's one of the few things in chess where it's like there's a guideline of what to do. So people want to study the opening so much that they are in tune, but then they kind of miss out on the calculation aspect of chess. So do a lot more calculation exercises. That's where tactics come into play. But what I don't like about tactics is there's a clear solution. There are these positional puzzles where the solution is not readily known. If you've ever seen something like on Tuesday, we do some of them, Jonan's puzzles, right? Sometimes the solution is not easily known. I want to solve an issue. That's why I'm doing this. Check, I guess. I feel like he's going to move the queen because that creates a bigger threat, I guess. I'm not so sure. Yeah, this pawn push is a problem, but we'll deal with it. I might just be losing here, but maybe I shouldn't have done that here because pawn push is just too good of a move. I was trying to solve a problem and that's what caused that. Yeah, what was I saying? You super study you super study the middle games. Okay, cool. Let's take this first. I mean, this is all I can do at this point. Okay. Doesn't help me out so much, but it's a move regardless. So it's good. It's good to say your openings are rather your weakness. I think that's even better. I think it's better if your openings are the weakness. Oh, no problem. Savage, I will definitely play you. You don't need to advertise yourself. I will definitely play you. These guys are going to be problems for me. I see. I've allowed this. Okay. I hope I've not allowed anything dangerous, because right now when your opponent starts playing like this, you start thinking. I don't know, I want to do this move. I don't think it's good, but I want to do it, but I don't like how my position is. Can I do this and then hope for something? This position is not so straightforward. I don't like the fact that the bishop can do this. I could have run my king here, but that also feels kind of like some way. Do I have a FIDE rating? Yes, I do. Okay. Let's go this way. Give me a second. Yeah. He got what he wanted. That's so interesting. Oh, he did it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He gave me a chance. Oh my goodness. I thought you were going to play rook down. What? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He literally gave me a chance. What? What? He literally gave me a chance. What? Look, he had a very scary move here. It's you bring the bishop all the way back. Wait, you bring the bishop all the way back, and then you have rook here. Okay, it doesn't work. Okay. I know. What was I thinking? At the time I thought he could play this move. Wait, he can't play it now. I think when I played this move, yes, then he should have gone this way. Sorry, yeah, I think I missed it. Yeah, this was just scary. What's my thoughts on the Benoni? I don't like it, but I see it's a good counter, first of all, to the London system, right? Sacrificing a pawn, opening up the queen side, and winning there. On a personal point, I don't like it, right? Because if you don't know what you are doing, if you don't really know what you are doing, you are going to be falling at a disadvantage in a very short time, which is where my queries with it come from. Is that you have to be well booked, whereas your opponent can literally just wing it. Let's go knight first. Knight here, he goes knight here, I go back. Knight takes is completely fine. Because I'm using this, I'm using it simply because I'm done. I'm done playing Queen's Gambit declined lines versus Bishop F4. Why? Yeah. So you're completely right. It is a very good counter to the London system. As a London system player, I can confirm that. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm down on time. Let me finish this and I'll read all the messages. I'm really down on time now. I found myself in a very precarious position. Where he can like win this pawn. Yeah, I'm losing this for sure. Do we have a counter in some way, shape, or form? No, we don't. We don't. Yeah, we are just losing this. Yeah, we are just losing this. We are lost. Okay, this gives us an opportunity. I want to move the knight, but I also don't want to help my opponent, which is where the conundrum is. I'm definitely in trouble here. Yeah, definitely in trouble here. Yeah, no way to win this. We are lost in more ways than one. I have no good moves at all. I have no good moves at all. If I had a good move, then I would be lying. I have no good moves at all. He's just gonna trade everything and then promote his pawn, in case you're wondering. I have no good moves at all. I have no good moves at all. Yeah. GG's. Yeah. I'm using it simply because I'm done playing Bishop versus Bishop F4 lines with white and getting prime positions. Either wait. I'm done playing Queen's Gambit Decline lines versus Bishop F4 by white and getting either cramped positions or droid positions. That and versus the landing as a positional player. Oh, you also play, yeah. Okay. Joshua, hey, Josh Shago, how you doing? If I feel like so far the positions sort of feel natural enough in how I play it, although playing King D8 over castles around the mainland to be daunting. Oh, for sure. Josh Shago, you definitely can play. Just click this link. Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh boy. What am I looking for? Take note. Are you still talking about the Benoni? Are you saying that the Benoni positions are more what's the name? Let me. Wait. I thought so. Let's go D4, D5. I'm kind of lost in what we're speaking about. Second row. Take notes. Kind of forgotten. Oh no, it doesn't work here, does it? Yeah, it doesn't work here. Let's play this line again. Okay. Can he play this line? That's the interesting question I want to ask. Can he play this line? Because we researched this line. Let's go this way. Not a good move. This is not optimal. Okay. Is he doing what I think he wants to do? Oh. I don't know. I just played you. Save the page. I just played you. When it's such low time. Well. Interesting. Let's go this way. Now second row is also going aggressive with the attacks. You sent it? Okay. Okay. Josh, make it 5+0. You've made it unlimited. I'm sure you've been playing what you call it. What's it called? What's it called? Correspondence. The way he's thinking, I was thinking he was going to play like some sacrificial move that I've not seen before. Oh boy. I also have another chess shrine coming out. Okay. Interesting. About Apex Pawns. Yeah, we take with the knights because we can jump in. Edited. Okay. Okay. That puts me in the corner. I wish I could have gotten some use out of this night. Seems like I won't get any use out of it, which sucks. Oh boy. Okay. Kind of sucky that this is what's happening, but yeah. Oh boy, not a good position. Wait, I'm up material? How am I up material? I still don't like my position. Like, even if I am up material, I still don't like my position, to be frank. Especially with this move that king just happened. Is he going to do what I think he's going to do? He doesn't. Okay. Nah. Finding difficult to know what to do here. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, well. Yeah. What did I expect? What is happening with my mouse? What is happening? Oh, wow. That is crazy. Okay. Yeah, we just have to do this. We just have to do this. I can't see the chat at the moment. Give me a second. Oh, I can't make that move. I can't. Oh boy, I can't make the moves I want to make so willy-nilly. That's so sad. Okay. I have to make a very quick decision here. Time is not on my side. How long ago did I not realize that this was there? I lose. He's just coming in with his rook here. I just lose there. Like I said, I know I lose. So yeah, there's no point in fighting. I lose. Nah, doesn't work. Thinking I worked. Doesn't work. Just check me into oblivion. GG's. Oh boy. Oh god. Now I'm in the losing streak. Josh. He went. What time is it? 1.5 hours. Guys. Oh boy. Now I'm losing every game. I was winning and I'm losing every game. It's the circle of chess. You know, the last game. Come on. That was just Tigo. Nice. For the last game, there was something interesting because I felt like I'd taken over the game at some point. I don't even remember when I was even up a full bishop. Guys, if you haven't already, you know what to do. Where is my stuff? That is it. I'm going to play something very funny. It's not correct. Don't ever play it. How many of you have played the King's Indian Defense before? This is the same-ish. A friend of mine likes playing it. Actually, no need to do any of that. We can simply go this way. This may not be the right move, but I'll make it. Do I just take it because I know what he's trying to do? Now if I take it, he plays queen takes, right? Take it, queen takes, pawn push, check here. It's annoying, right? Yeah, I think I don't take it. Like most of the pawn pushes he does deals with this guy, right? That's why I'm kind of like being careful. Okay, I still messed up regardless. Okay, I still messed up regardless. So I'm down a pawn, sorry. Okay. Yes, knowing Josh, he's not going to go bishop. He's going to go like f5 or something. Knowing him. Mostly the way I deal with unconventional stuff is to be unconventional myself. Okay, we'll see what we can do here. Oh, yeah, I didn't even see that. Yeah, that's completely lost. I'm completely lost here. He sees all the counter-attacking opportunities I have. Just gonna deal with this. Okay, I'm lost. It's over. Nah, that doesn't work. Does check net me any advantage? There's some trick here I don't know about, so let's fall into his tricks. Oh no, check that. Oh, was I going to check there? This may be just too greedy. I'm sure I'm being greedy here, and this doesn't work. Yeah. Unfortunate. Greediness got the better of me. Yeah, possibly I had something there, but greediness got the better of me. Yeah. She have found a way to get to the light squares or something. Because I was checking him to dodge. Yeah, the moment I brought my queen there, I knew that I'm being too greedy. Maybe I should have just come back here. After the king went, I should have just come back here, attacking the queen. Then I can go this way. That would have been, I think, the simplest thing to do. Because then if he tries to run... Yeah, it's over. It's over at this point. There's nothing here. GG's. GG's. It's over there. I think I had something at that point. I just want to confirm if I'm right or wrong. I think I had something at that point. Here. Yeah, I did have something at that point. Queen check. Yeah, and then you take. Wait, rook h8 is the move? No, it is a possible move. Okay, but then queen h7 check. Okay. Yeah. So I just say queen h7. Then rook back to h7. Oh, that's like a draw. Oh yeah, because if he tries to run away, give me a second. If he tries to run away in this way, I just win this. Yeah, so I could have just drawn there if I wanted to. Okay. Let me just take the last two and then I'm out. Wait. I played this guy already? Is it a previous one or I played him recently? Well. Oh yeah, good game. I've got to mention I was too caught up in what I was saying. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, well, that is not what I wanted to play. Let's pray we don't lose due to that move. Oh yeah, I'm already in a bad position. We are playing a bad Scandinavian. Oh, I thought I played this move like 10 years ago. It seems throughout the day I've been playing on the back foot and I've always had to like find a way back. I would definitely go for this. I see the whole thing, but I don't know if that's a good move, but I don't know. I don't know if this is correct. I'm just trying to. Oh, okay. Kind of trying to not lose another one. That's the whole point right now. No, no, this is not the same position. This is not the same position. I've messed up. Not the same position. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. And take care. Oh, that's not correct. Okay. Oh, I'll lose on time. That's what he's aiming for right now. Okay. Okay. That was funny. Last one. 5+0. Nice. Messed up royally. GG. Oh boy. This line that people have been playing, I really wonder where it's coming from. Oh well. Hmm. Lots of threats there in case you didn't see that. That's a lot. That's a lot. Too much. Too much pressure on me. Ever since the one guy who won by attacking me, everybody has just been attacking me. I feel like I'm the one under pressure, so. Has that been helping in any way, shape, or form? Oh no! Oh, I did not mean to push my queen. I wanted to put my queen back, and I moved it here by accident. Yeah, GG's. Okay, that's it for the day, guys. Thank you so much. I meant to put my queen back, and I mistakenly pushed it here. So that's about it. I was considering bringing it here. The issue is that I can't castle. right? That's what I was trying to solve here. So I was thinking about playing this. Is it a Candy Crush line? No. It's, I could castle queenside, but the reason I'm talking about this line is that it's often been, like most often people play this line where yeah, where if you play this is greedy, right? You shouldn't play this. You should wait to see what your opponent does. And the actual kicker, normally when my opponent plays this, I default to this, right? Because the actual kicker is when they do this move. This is the actual line that I'm talking about. So when they do this, I'm ready for it, right? I know that they're about to play that whole idea against me. And now you can't really come straight forward with this, right? So I'm fully aware of it, but I was being greedy because my opponent had a question mark next to their name. Yeah, but this allows this whole thing, and I just put myself in danger. But I'm fully aware of it. I don't think it's a good idea to normally this is kind of like try and force this, you know, but normally you just have to wait. So this is what I played is just completely bad. Doesn't mean that black is losing instantly. There's a line, I think what I played I think is also completely fine. The problem is castling. That's where I was having my problem. So you could see that there was an issue here with this alignment, which is why I played bishop here. And I don't know if bishop here is actually the right move. I don't know if bishop here is actually the right move. Linux always had 500 to the rating. Linux, it's been eons. It's been eons. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in like 10 years. Oh, you guys can see the chat. I'm very sorry. It has been very, very long. It's good to see you. Good to see you. So I was considering so many things, but they don't work, right? Playing this doesn't help me, right? I'm also doing very well. This doesn't help me. I can't take. So I didn't want to play that. Then so this move is to simply block so that pawn push takes, because I want to bring my bishop here. But he played a different line here. Yeah, this move, I think he responded very well. Now, if you take, I'm just completely free. And if you play pawn push, I'm still completely free. But he decides to go in for the trade first, which I think is very good. And I was expecting that he would trade back, which he didn't do. Like I said, I would have just freed myself from all this hassle. Now you can't castle easily because of this, right? But he played pawn push, which I did not expect. And now I'm actually, sorry, not now. I wanted to play this move. This move would help me, but this is the issue. So my move was to, after coming here, come in this way. I can't play this move, which I would love to play. I can't castle because my opponent would take, maybe I'm hallucinating. I don't know. So my move, the move I was intending to play was like this. And then he has this move. So now the question is, how do I make way from there? And I was looking at this with ideas of this. Of course, my opponent has pawn push. I see all that, but yeah. So it's like this. I don't know what he does. How does he put pressure on this guy? Pawn push here. Knight here is where he would put, but there's no way he can do that now. Like, my opponent would have to take some time. So maybe, let's say he does this. Ah, okay, that actually stops it from coming in this way. Then maybe we start an attack. Right now, there's no way my opponent can mess me up here. So we can start something like this and then see what happens in the game, right? Just see what happens from this point on. If he goes back, fine. If he doesn't go back, that's fine as well. Wait, sorry, I made a big mistake. Sorry. Sorry. You can't play knight here immediately. You would have to play this move first. Yeah, mate in one there. Yeah, I just saw it. Yeah, so here you go back here. Maybe the same thing. Who knows? Then here. Takes. I don't know. Here. You can't go mate in one here. Yeah, then you. Okay, no, you can't do that. Maybe G4, C4. C4, C5 doesn't do anything. Like, it's very difficult for me to castle. The other option also was leaving the queen here and going this way. This was the other option. And again, I'm not so confident with lines like this. I'm not so confident. This could be just it, but I'm not so confident with lines like this. Not so confident with lines like this. Sorry. Maybe he just takes here. Yeah, maybe he just has to take here. Yeah, but I don't think the position is losing, to be frank. Maybe white is like pressuring, but I don't think it's losing for black. 1 + 5, yeah, white is pressuring. Yeah, it is so aggressive. It mostly takes advantage of black's carelessness, right? So I've always made it a point to only, since I've been hit by it multiple times, I've made it a point that whenever my opponent gives me the option, I'll just play this. And I would only know that they are going for it once they play this or once they play this. And in this specific position, if they try it, it's much more predictable, if you can understand it. Yeah, so it's experience. Until like you've experienced this, you will not have the premonition about what your opponent is trying to do here. Right, when I was at the lower rating levels, when you play this, your opponent always plays this, and then you get your natural and then Scandinavian lines, right? I have to learn the new Scandi lines that have been coming up. The Scandi lines with knight c6. John Bartholomew released a course about it. This knight c6 line, it supposedly solves some issues that white faces. I've not learned the lines yet, but I'm going to learn them. The two Scandi lines I've learned are this one, this. And then this. I never learned this. But guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the stream, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. YouTube, help me out. We are 550 away from 1,000. So if you can help me out, I'll be appreciative. Twitch, you can follow or subscribe or do the other wonderful stuff. I will see you guys on Monday. Tuesday, I may stream in the evening. On Tuesday, there's a tournament. Yes, he also plays the a6 line. I've seen his course, his moves as well, quantum chess as well. Yeah. Tuesday, I have a tournament in the morning at 10 a.m. It's a rapid tournament. So yeah, Tuesday I may stream in the evening. So when I come back, then we'll go through my games. Unfortunately, it's 10 + 5, but I'm going to try and write my moves. They're not providing sheets, but I'm going to try and write my moves so that we can go over the games. No one knows the line apart from you. Bro, you'd be shocked. You'd be shocked. Anytime you think you know you are the only one who has done a line, just go to like Lichess or chess.com and then check other people's games, and you find this one player who plays that specific line every single game. Okay, thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey, Monday. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.